A journey in lifestyle design is about understanding all the areas and integrating all the areas of your life to help you show up better. In addition to all of the enlightenment and self-awareness type exercises and practices that we are installing and testing in our lives, the one area that I'm finding more and more is this idea of sitting with, accepting, and making space for some of the areas of our lives where we may not always allocate time and energy. And as we study the work of guys like Joe Dispenza, who talk about quantum physics and get down to almost a scientific reasoning and proof of how manifestation works, he has a saying that says, energy flows where your attention goes. And that relates a lot to what we've been talking about on this vlog over the past couple of months, and that's this idea of stories. We all run specific strategies in our lives, and those are fueled by the stories that we tell ourselves. If you want to change how you show up in your life, you identify those strategies and the stories that you tell yourself in the moments in your life that you're looking to change. And as you start to change those stories, you start to change the course of your life. One of the areas that I think many people don't spend a lot of time sitting with and acknowledging is the extremely powerful erotic energy that we have, our sexual energy or our life force energy. And when you think about just how strong that is, that energy that has the ability to be able to, in that moment, create life, we haven't done an amazing job as a society of creating space to have an open conversation about this powerful energy. I am at the moment packing my bags for a 7-day retreat for a level 1 ISTA course, ISTA. It stands for International School of Temple Arts. And I'm not too sure what's going to happen, but here's what I think is going to happen. ISTA is a safe place and a massively, what's the word to say, like they're growing really, really quickly. I think they are creating retreat spaces for people to feel safe and have conversations about their sexual energy and have conversations about things which in a lot of societies is a subject that's almost shamed, and there's a lot of guilt around that stuff. And I know in my life specifically, my story that I told myself when I was very disconnected from myself defaulted to one where I would end up in places that was driven a lot by my sexual energy. And some of that stuff is not something that I was paying conscious attention to or that I was consciously aware that I was doing. And I don't think I've spent enough time in that space having a look at what feeds those stories and creating a safe space for me to unpack that and integrate that part of my energy into my personal life and how I run strategies and how I show up in my world. So I am on my way to this ISTA course. I'll let you know when I get out exactly what's happened. But I just wanted to share that today and say that I'm going to be offline for a week. And I hope you're good. I hope February's kicked off well for you. We had a little earthquake here yesterday. And yeah, kind of crazy to have an earthquake after Nepal a few years ago. But all is good here. And I'll see you in a couple of days. Hope you're good. Ciao.